The most hated COD Zombies map ever. Now, there are a handful of bad maps, poorly designed maps out there, like a transit, for instance. But over time, it seems as though some of these bad maps have aged well. People look at them as glass half full instead of glass half empty. You know, they're so bad that they're fun. And nostalgia is a hell of a drug too. But there's still one zombies map out there that never got that respect. That people didn't appreciate as time went on the way they should have. It's here in Black Ops 1 Zombies, and it's none other than Shangri-La. To this day, this map is extremely unpopular with the community. Everybody seems to hate it. Still, they still hate it. Why?
Because it's a difficult map and we don't like challenge. We want Kino to Toten in the center.
I'm just kidding. I'm being a jerk. No, but seriously, people need to appreciate this map more, and I'm gonna make you. Every time I ask my friends, hey, let's load up Shangri-La, I always get this, Shangri-La response. This eye roll, this burden of, oh, Shang, really? What are you, a fucking idiot, Tim? And I'm just over here like, yeah, let's do something challenging, engaging, instead of just walking circles on Kino. The vast majority of people have nothing but negative things to say about this map. So I'm gonna try to persuade you, try to convince you otherwise, that this map is actually really good, if you just get good. I'm like a defense attorney, and Shangri-La is my client, is the defendant. That never gets old. The number one thing you notice that separates it from the rest of these Black Ops maps is the vibe shift. Everything else seems kind of grayish and dull, and that's coming from somebody who loves this game. I'm an absolute BO1 fanboy. But that being said, this is a definite necessary vibe shift. Because if there's one thing that everybody agrees on, even the Shangri-La haters, is how beautiful, relative to the graphics we had back in 2011, this map is. How stunning, glowing, aesthetic. And it's also the most diverse zombies map at the time. Look how inclusive this map is. There's female zombies. We kill. We don't discriminate. Really though, the peak of Shangri-La is the Easter egg, which I know a lot of people instantly disagree with because the steps are difficult and requires actual effort. Unfortunately, I can't do it on solo. I need 4 players, but just the idea of navigating this Temple of Doom, traveling back in time in the Eclipse mode to save these explorers from their imminent death over and over again. And the ending is just, ugh, it's just beautiful. And you gotta love the whole meme of Shangri-La being on Mars all of those years, just to find out retroactively that that was actually true. When you're in the Eclipse mode, you're technically on Mars, so you're traveling through space and time. Oh god, he's here. He's right behind me too. Oh god, it's a Shrieker. Alright, we got our first one. Get out of my face! I think he's dead. Okay, I will admit, being blinded is not the most fun thing in the world, but it did kill all those other zombies. Okay, and all the madness starts all at once. So we got our first drop. We got monkeys coming to come steal it. But look how many points we just got from that. Look how epic that is. We'll quickly notice that the recurring theme of why everybody seems to hate this map is it's really difficult. And the boss zombies are a main reason why. But, as you can see, they can all be taken advantage of quite nicely. Just take a minute to breathe it all in. Look how seriously gorgeous this map is. How serene it all is. Oh my god. And then you go down into these dark, ominous death tunnels with lots of traps and mysteries and this mining facility type place. What is this? We got 2 power switches? That's how you know Shangri-La is actually good. You get 2 power switches instead of just 1. Fuck yeah. We're gonna work our way through here. Just raw dog this. Here we go. Oh man, see, this is just scary. Look at the pig. What's the pig's name in Lion King? Simba? No, that's the cat. Oh, and we can't forget the freaking song. Pareidolia, however you freaking pronounce it. Pretty much the most underrated song of all time, by the way. It's such a bop, though. It just gets so overshadowed because nobody plays this map, but Alina Sigmund masterclass here. Oh gosh. Okay, well, we got our first flamer. Let's make sure we don't get barred. Oh god. All right, there's a lot going on. Okay, let's make sure that the path is clear, and then we can bring in the queer. This way! Ah, yeah, without Jug, that guy can almost kill you. All right, I'm actually going to grab the Semtexes because I was going to grab PhD, but the fire's in the way. We also need this for the Mustang and Sally's. Oh, God, it's another Shrieker. Ooh, okay. All right, got the nuke. Jug should be right up here if I'm not mistaken. It is, and now I actually feel secure. Okay, now, see, this is the other thing that can obviously be taken advantage of with the monkeys. You have a power-up maybe you don't want. You can flip it into something nice. I want a fire sale. I don't even think the fire sales are popping up in these. So, with that said, let's just quickly get the... I missed it. I wanted the double points. There we go. Boom! Oh, now we get an insta-kill. All right. We'll take that and kill you. Look at how much money we're making right now. I'm gonna grab stamina up actually with my tax refund here. Spike Moors, not Claymores. Spike Moors. You wanna know why? Because Shangri-La is special. Let's give it a try. Pretty sweet. Hello, would you like a spike in your cock? I gotta remember not to trade out my M1911 because we want... And the very first spin is the exact gun we wanted. This is great news. See what happens when you're not all negative. And these flamers, yeah, they're a pain in the ass, but it is your own makeshift DIY fire trap. So we have him blow up and then just cover our flank here. And this wonder weapon, by the way, just... Am I allowed to say it? It's the greatest wonder weapon of all time. Statistically, and just, you get to punt kids. And how cool is that? Come on, man. You can't tell me that this isn't just... Oh. Just absolute enlightenment. Knife to the face. Oh, okay. We got something here. That would be a double points. Let's just take that. And let's just get you to inch over here. Will you blow up? Perfect. And then, my God, just don't even worry about all those guys over there. Oh, my God. This is just peak. Peak one. I don't know what kind of, like, paint thinner or, like... LSD they were inhaling when they thought of this thing, but I want some of it. So what are the valid criticisms of Shangri-La in my opinion? Number one, Pack-a-Punch, not on solo, but on co-op. See, on solo, it's nice and easy because you could just step on it by yourself, and it's just that simple. On co-op, not as simple if you're not able to communicate with people because you have to have multiple people step on multiple panels throughout the map. That's one nitpick you can make with Shangri-La for sure. Okay, alright, hang on a second. You need to die. And we're going to take that. Oh, we have Flopper and BO1 too. Goated. Ready? Let's set ourselves up here. We're about to get kicked off. It's just... Yeah! Okay. Woo! No, don't kick me off yet. Oh my God. And there she goes. She's a squirter. And the one other valid criticism I can think of for this map is no traps. But... neither does Call of the Dead, neither does Moon. So if you have a problem with that, you probably have a problem with those maps as well. Although, those maps don't necessarily have things that work against the player actively, like these spike traps do, for example. But I think it keeps you on your toes. It makes navigating all the more important. And realistically, they're not going to be that much of an issue. Holy shit, I can't hear a single thing over these screeching monkeys. But you don't really need traps when you have an infinite damage. Well, not technically infinite damage. It just allows you to kill them infinitely. It doesn't actually do any damage. But when you have a wonder weapon like this, you don't even need traps. Also, let's see what the little midge napalm looks like. That's so cute. It still leaves behind a trail. I know people are going to say that the spacing is problematic and a flaw of this map. But I think that's the incentive to play it. It's a real tight challenge. It's really engaging, immersive. You gotta be awake when you play this. You can't just fall asleep at the wheel like you can on a lot of the other maps where you're just walking around in circles or just standing in a corner spamming a wonder weapon, you know? I mean, there was this video that JC Backfire made ages ago that I watched way before I even did YouTube, and it spoke volumes to me. Not what I'm telling you. Like, these boss zombies aren't that bad. The spacing, I don't want to hear the bitching and moaning about that. You know, no traps, that sucks. But, okay, well, and also, having Mustang and Sally, I'm not going to lie, is hugely clutch. Now, here is the other way we can take advantage of these monkeys. Once we have the monkey take this max ammo, we can get a free perk from it. Am I going to be able to pull it off? That's always kind of a 50-50 proposition. Also, I got to stop killing the monkeys before they actually get there. Grab the goddamn thing. Hurry up. Where are you guys? I killed the last one that tried to get there. Oh, you know what? We're going to have to grab it, aren't we? Yeah, let's just grab it. Damn it! People always ask me also, what's the training strategy? Like, what do you actually do to get to high rounds on this map? It feels like there's nowhere to go. Well, other than being an absolute mob boss and just completely evading sweat through your hands the entire game and having a bunch of close calls on tight spaces, realistically, you just do this. Boom. And Semtexes are right below you as well. Right down there, so you can just keep replenishing those. I'm not going to pretend like training is the easiest thing in the world on this map. It definitely isn't. But if you can somehow maneuver, because you got decent guns, if you have a setup like this, maybe a ray gun, if you can just keep maneuvering around this area. You technically have that minecart as an escape, even though it's not ever really all that practical to use. You just keep looping around here, pull up, and boom. And that's really it. You just pump the stragglers. Okay, now we got the max ammo. Perfect. It's the end of the round. So, okay. We also got that other max ammo. Alright, it's right after the max ammo, so we gotta be really, really swift with it. Get out of my fucking way! No, he ruined that. The other monkey ruined that. God damn it. It's gonna be like directly after this. Come on, monkeys! If you're gonna take it, take it! Fuck, I thought it was going to be directly after the max ammo like it should have been. Ugh, this is irritating. I should have had this free perk by now. I got to get at least one of these. And you get this little escape, which, you know, you get the fuck off of here. Pretty spooky stuff. I feel like I hear the children yearning for the mines. Woo! Oh, God! Hello. This is always a little tricky. You just gotta kind of finagle your way through here. There's maybe another area on the map you could realistically train on, but I just like to do this area. We're gonna loop-de-loop and poo. And your shoes are looking cool. Boom! 2 carpenters. Nice. Alright. Oh, there's our max ammo. I want to get out of this corner. Let's grab that insta-kill. I need you to go after this max ammo here. Perfect. It's going to be directly after it. Let's not fuck this up again. Got it. Free perk. Free speed cola. See? Look at that. Oh, and there are no dog rounds. That's another thing on this map. You don't get any alleviation. You don't need the max ammos for it, but it's just nice to have those skip rounds occasionally, I guess. But there's no mercy on this map. No outs, no easy outs. But I'm telling you, dude, every single drop you can turn into a max ammo. So with an infinite damage wonder weapon and essentially infinite ammo, you have essentially infinity, right? And then you turn the real max ammos into the free perks. So you're just getting constant free perks. You're getting constant refills. I do need the monkey to come grab it, though. That's part of the process here. You know, they're never quite around when you need them. I guess we're just grabbing that now. Oh, see that? Epic skills. Okay. There we go. And here's our max ammo. Just calling. Oh, wait. Actually, the nuke just wipes out all the monkeys. I can just never get the monkeys to come over here anymore. Thank you. There we go. Okay. If you really think about it, this map, as far as high rounding, is actually significantly easier than a Call of the Dead, for example, where the wonder weapons just completely drop off, or a Moon, where you don't get max ammos with the wave gun.
A few minutes later.
No. There I go. I am toast. Let's see if I can make a recovery. That was... You see? Even Tim Hansen YT isn't immune to Shangri-La's ways. But I'm not going to be defeated by that. I'm going to go attempt to reset up. I don't know how successfully I'm going to be able to do that. Mama ain't raised no bitch. I'm not going to hide my vulnerabilities from you. Okay? We're going to grab PhD. We're going to grab Jug. We're going to grab Stamina Up. We're not going to fucking complain about it. Even though 10 out of 10 times, if I weren't making this exact video, I would totally be bitching and moaning about it. But you know what? We're going to just pretend like that wouldn't be the case. Okay. All right. Let's go grab Stamina. I think it's right over here, right? It is kind of a dumb decision to do what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. But I have no chill. Let's go. I forget which way it is. It's, oh, dumb. Tim, you dumb. Go this way. Okay. And then we go back to our training spot. Dude, I kind of like it when they pop back up to normal size. It's like when you're taking a shit and it goes right back up inside you. Whip, whip. Okay, sorry for that visual. I shouldn't have said that. Alright, I'm dead again.
Fucking hate Shangri-La! What's so fucking hard, dude? I can't take this! I don't know what to do!
Oh my god, the amount of crawlers. I survived. I survived, but that's our last quick revive. We'll come back down for stamina up. As soon as I glaze this map, everything just falls apart simultaneously. I'm getting too cute and fancy. Now, I'm trying to, like, overcompensate right now. I just need to actually play the way I would normally play if I weren't recording. I'm just fueling the economy. That's all I'm doing. I'm putting money back into the system. Okay, so I promise now I'm actually going to lock the fuck in. And if I die while I'm locked the fuck in, that means I'm actually just bad. Oh, perfect. This is actually good. See, most people see this and they get upset. Me? No. I see it as a ticket to salvation. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No. Okay, that time. Okay. Got a little bit stuck up there. Thank God for Mustang and Sally, dude. Thank God for PhD. And get the fuck out of my face, mate. Whoa. Whoa! Taking full fucking advantage of this insta-kill. Okay, now I can't. Okay. Just like to trap ourselves right in this little corner. Dude, imagine, like, training here for the entirety of a game. How fucking legendary you have to be at that! Yeah, imagine. Alright, yeah. See, I get too big for my britches. As Takio probably maybe in a different dimension once said, you have to master the art of movement. Yacha! Ichiro Sasuke Jamaja! This isn't even in Japan. I'm just being fucking overtly racist. Shuchu Chiyose! Yeah, for the Emperor! Oh, I need a max ammo, dude. Okay, we need a max. Okay, well, let's just take the max ammo, just because I don't feel like risking it for maybe like Deadshot Daiquiri or something. You know, let's not risk it. Let's not get too cute, because my goal here is to get to round 30. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, 6 knives right now. Ugh, they just keep coming. Why must they keep coming? There's more. Every time I look over, there's more and more and more. We're about to hit round 30, boys. There it is. See, when I'm not flapping my lips and I'm actually focusing on the gameplay here, I actually can keep it together for long enough, at least. And if a dummy like me can do it, certainly you can too. I just love Black Ops 1 in this map particularly because every little movement matters, you know? Like, stamina up is so crucial. Making every little tiny jump, cut, you know, everything matters. Everything's on the line. Whereas, like, you know, okay. Ah, you. Okay, well, the good news is Jug is right here. The bad news is so are all the zombies. So, let's see if we can quickly. I'm fucked, aren't I? I'm fucked. Oh! Let's just refill our speed cola. We're gonna get her back. Okay, I hate that. Okay, this part's annoying too of the map. I can't lie. This one part. I mean, I like the unpredictability because it makes it like more fun, I guess. But you know, Jesus, man, how do you hit me 3 times in a row without fucking one of your arms? Ooh. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of my way. Okay. There we go. Oh my god, this is just getting worse and worse. Who would have thought? As the rounds progress, things get scarier. Okay, we're just gonna fall down here now. Okay. Come on, give me some monkeys. That's actually not a bad strat either. There's a little escape. Okay. All right. Hello, sire. I'm gonna maneuver right here. I can't really see jack shit. Yeah, I'm screwed. Because if I... Okay, I'm going to hurt myself going through there, but okay. 1, 2, we're going to do our knife check. See how many it takes. 3, 4. How many knives is the Bowie knife? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 does it take to get to the center of a zombie? Be wary. Is this my end? I couldn't even see what was happening right there. Okay, well, round 33 is very respectable. I respect anybody who can get past round 25 on this map. That felt like the equivalent of, like, 50 or 60 on, you know, Kino or Ascension, you know, one of those easier ones. So, hope I convinced you that Shangri-La isn't so bad. Don't be a hater. Love y'all. # not sponsored.